Few here in Northeast Ohio are watching the events in Syria closer than a local doctor who was born there and is just back from helping to care for refugees of the civil war. News Channel 5's John Cusick spent the night with him and joins us now with more.
Yeah, Chris, Dr. Khaled Issa can't go back to Syria. If he did, he would likely be captured and killed. What he can do and has been doing is go to the surrounding countries and treat the refugees, 1 million of them children. Dr. Khaled Issa is, by his own admission, a medical man, not a political one. But still watching the 2.5-year civil war in his homeland, he says he couldn't sit idly by.
After a while, I said, I have to have some positive forces to be able, inside myself, to be able to help to do something. Otherwise, I'll be paralyzed sitting at home, listening to news and do nothing.
As president of the Syrian American Medical Society, what he has been doing is helping to treat those fleeing the violence. Many of the injured he treated last month in Jordan were children shot by snipers. But there was also a 23-year-old who was in a prison that was in danger of being captured by the opposition.
They spilled on the cell floor some toxic material that made everybody die immediately. The only survival to tell the story that this man.
So Issa said he was not surprised to hear last week of the mass chemical weapons attack that the U.S. says the Syrian government launched against its own civilians.
Apparently, it is no strange for the regime to use this kind of mass destruction weapons.
Dr. Issa brought his immediate family to America to live with him. His first cousin, a 30-year-old businessman, though, just 3 months ago in Syria, was caught by police taking pictures from his apartment of an aerial attack.
They dragged him in front of his wife and 2 little children. They took him in the intelligence compound, and they kept him for 2 weeks, and they called his father 2 weeks later to claim his body.
And Issa said his cousin had been severely tortured before his death. Issa says the U.S. airstrikes, if they happen, must be strong enough to act as a deterrent against future chemical attacks. If not, they will do no good. On your side, John Cusick, News Channel 5.